Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3, where our Graf Siegfried von Sayn is just returning from Cologne, where he attended the funeral of the former Archbishop Anno, who's dead now and being succeeded by Erzbischof Farabert here, who I'm not sure. I'm guessing we're just as loyal to him as we were to Anno, but there's not much to be expected from him. He certainly is no Anno, with his temperance and compassion and trusting nature that I guess we can get behind. But yeah, there's not a bit of ruthlessness in him, as well could be said about Anno. And we'll see where this is going. Obviously, we are returning home to a looming catastrophe, and that catastrophe goes by the name of the Bergen fever. Now, of course, it says here that is typhoid, right? But that is just a modern thing, right? That was just, the virus was discovered in the 19th century. So back in the day, nobody would have called it that. Indeed, they're calling it the Bergen fever. Whatever that means. Probably because it started around here. Now, this is going to be a major epidemic, so this is going to be severe. And I'm not sure that everyone will get out of this unscathed. I guess it's not the worst thing to have in the game. Like, consumption is way worse. Once you get it, you likely die. But I think this is, like, on a short term, as you see here, catastrophic penalty, right? So that's quite severe. Anyways, before we return home, I was asked to have a look around, see what's going on, especially, like, what is the situation now in the lands to the west, and then maybe let's go from here and see who's doing what. We do have our Herzog. Oh, he goes by Goffredo now, or Joffredo, not sure, because apparently he has taken after his Italian mother. And, oh, look at the little mouth on him. He's like, meh. Impatient at 8. He is the, oh wait, he has 2 duchies now, right? So he's the Herzog of Lower Lotharingia and of Gelre, which is up here. And, alright. Doesn't seem that he has lost that many lands on succession, but yeah, now we are. Certainly not in the overall best position. That would be, I think, Hermann here, who still has his, like, military might. As we do see there's a lot of mercenaries involved, but there he is. He certainly has conquered. He conquered Maastricht in the last episode. So he does own the Jura lands of his little duchy here. So yeah, that's what's currently happening here. I've been asked about the Châtenois. They are a second, where are they? There. Herzog Gerhard here, or Gerard. He definitely identifies as a Franconian, so we don't know. But it's Châtenois, right? That's not Châtenois. that's not a thing. It's Châtenois. So he's doing well, I think. Well, he has a withering mind, so he's starting to, I don't know, show signs of dementia. And he has nothing to do with what's happening up here, right? He does have a claim on the Duchy of Bar, or the only the Grafschaft. That is where Sophia is still ruling, called the Feel now, and one of her many sons will inherit, apparently. So that's what's currently happening down here. Now I've been asked about the Hochstadens, right? So those were the ones that were ruling this little county here. Now, as we do see, as the old von Jülich has died, was slain in a duel, the 2 of his sons inherited, right? One inherited Jülich, the other inherited Hochstaden. And yeah, what happened to the former inhabitants of this county here? Title history. There we go. Eberhard. He is a guest now of the Archbishop of Trier. His wife is in prison. Okay. Well, that might still be from the war all those years ago, because he's not. Well, he would be able to ransom, I guess. But I'm not sure that he can do that as in like if you're not landed. So maybe that, like, her liege now is Baldwin of Maine for whatever reason. Like, he would have to pay, I think, for her. Anyway, so that's where he is. He's not doing anything there. Can't invite him to our court. He'll just have to leave him be. One of his sons here is a bishop now. The other son also in jail. No. They didn't have it so good. The Hochstadens. Anyways. I did see something else, and that concerns the wider reach here. And last time I did see that England remained in Anglo-Saxon hands, but apparently defeating the Conqueror also put Harold in a little conquering mood, because he is a conqueror, for real, and he has been conquering, and apparently he's been conquering the Duchy of the Isles and of Ulster, interestingly. So he's amassing quite some land up here, and at 54 and being in fine health, I think he's not done. So let's see what's going to happen there next. And then I did see that we have a personal union here of the Kingdom of Norway and Denmark, with King Sven here ruling over both of them. And I think that was due to a war. Right, let me just check. Conquered by claimant. Yep. So he died in 74, and then he... No, he already took it from Harald Hardrada before he was dead. Right? He died in 74, and he conquered that in 72. So there we go. He's quite mighty and powerful now here in the north. Interesting. We will keep an eye on things as we progress. Now, okay. So last time there was this incident, or a series of incidents actually, that had to do with our steward Lüdiger for whatever reason. He seems like a very harmless man, but apparently that irks Siegfried to the core. He hates that guy for whatever reason, and I'm not really sure what to do about it. Like, throwing him out, I don't think that would serve any purpose. He's doing his job. It's currently a fine job that he's doing. There's not really an alternative to having him in that position here. It also would be very arbitrary to do, throwing someone out for no apparent reason other than just not liking them. And yeah, so the kind of direction that Siegfried was going for was like to cultivate the way he perceives his vengeful thoughts. Was something he tried to come to terms with one of his courtiers, Clara, who tried to convince him that this was to be something that he has to embrace. Embrace your violent, evil side and do whatever you want when you want to take revenge or be vengeful in general. And he didn't like that. He said, no, that's not my way. I'm not going to be indulging my sins, but rather I'm going to be trying to be productive about it. Do something about it. So that's what he's currently doing. But I thought that maybe what we could do is asking Theodelinde to find secrets at our old court. Maybe there's something that would justify our hatred towards Lüdiger, and we will see, right? Maybe we find out about things that we really didn't want to find out about, but that's another thing. Anyways, before we return home, I did see that we can attend court one last time, so maybe that's what we should do. And the Erzbischof's court is bustling with activity as usual. Be nice to enjoy the luxuries of more prestigious courts, but you survive. Okay, well, let's hope we survive anyway. There's a number of things we can do here. And, well, let's just check for courtly duties. Anything here really that we could do. Although I guess this is also about not just what we could do, but rather what Farabert wants us to do. And I think that Farabert really is someone who would ask us couldn't you oversee the distribution of arms to the poor? I guess that's something he's really behind. So, yeah, we are going to say, okay, okay. We'll do it. We'll do whatever you say, whatever you want. And we'll just see if there's people that are willing to help us. Oh, apparently Graf Adolf von Berg would help us with this. As would our own spy master tilted in. That's quite nice. 87% is good. Look at him. A herald. Lüdiger's like, look at me. Look at me. I could do that for you. You know what? No, I don't want Lüdiger to be involved in this. I don't like the guy, so I don't want to work with him. Also not here. I'd rather work with my fellow aristocrats. And there you go. See, Farabert himself is like, well, let me aid you. Let me aid you in this very, very, very important task of giving arms to the poor. Alright, I guess they're gonna need us when this thing is going to spread. Let's just take a quick check again. Again, it is major. We do see that the risk of infection here in Sayn is 48%. It's very, very, very likely that it's going to spread into our county next. I guess there's nothing we can do about that, really. So I'll just hit start and see what happens. Oh, look at that. While traversing a challenging path in Bonn, I hear laughter ahead. My knight Konrad, I think that's someone we picked up for helping us going through the dangerous, dangerous woods of Isenberg. Isengard. No, that's not it. And my rival Lüdiger. He joined us. He went with us. Interesting, okay. Tankhoff and Hildegard were to be expected. Mechthild von Magdeburg also came along. As did our guest, Alavich, okay. By the way, I'm inclined to recruit him, but then if he doesn't survive the whole shebang, I don't think, we don't want to pay now. That'll be waste. Anyway, they are working together to cross a swollen rain-fed irrigation channel. Konrad, your idea to build a makeshift bridge was brilliant, exclaims Rüdiger. Konrad replies with a chuckle, and your quick thinking with those long grasses tied it all together. It seems as if this obstacle has led to a new friendship. Yeah. Okay. I guess they did well. Oh, what's that? Our road takes us through treacherous parts of Mayen. While I scan for any dangers ahead, a rustling bush grabs my attention. Could it be a wild animal? As I brace myself for impact, Alavich jumps out of the bush instead, holding a plant. You scared me, Alavich. Anyway, let me see what you have here. Some kind of fruit? I exclaim. Yes, it looks and smells so delicious. I wonder what it tastes like. Maybe I'll take just a little bite, he says. Yeah. Poor man is malnourished. And apparently we don't give him much to eat either. He's a guest after all. He's not part of the court. So he's just being fed on the leftovers, I think. So now he's so desperate that he's going into the bushes, eating whatever plant he finds. Okay. Well, eat it then, I guess. Apparently that was alright. Okay. So, we have arrived home. And there we go. There's the first incident. Emma von Schwarzburg. Ooh. Worsened disease symptoms. Uh-oh. There's the first one. Now, I could obviously decide to go into seclusion. That would be, I guess, him then and his daughters. I don't think that's the right choice for him. He's not particularly cowardly, and he knows that in a crisis like this, he should be out and about, right? People should see him. I think that's the right thing to do, and that's what he would do. Yeah, as we thought, it's already progressed way into our lands. I think the greener the spot is, the more dangerous it is. So the infection rate here is not that bad. That being said, it's going to last so long, it's highly unlikely that anyone is going to be spared from this. And there we go. Kriemhild. Kriemhild has contracted the fever. Grave news reaches me. My daughter Kriemhild has fallen ill. Again, typhus is not a thing of the time. They wouldn't know what a virus is anyway. So what they would just experience is that many, many people get sick and get very, very dangerous fevers. The future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by her bedside, yet all is not lost. Kriemhild might survive, should luck be on her side. Only God knows her fate. The physician wants to know how my daughter should be treated. Well, I'm guessing. Oh, I trust your judgment. I think so far we have nothing to complain when it comes to her. She has treated us very well whenever we were sick or wounded, so he is trusting, so I'm guessing he trusts her judgment. I hope that was good. What is her judgment? Oh, there we go. She gets reduced disease symptoms, so it was right to trust her. Anyway, no, he's not going to make love to his wife. That is not the time for that. Oh, Clara's terrible. Of course, she has contracted the fever as well. Oh, and there we go. Frankbert has died. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was our bishop. I think we're fine. And now we have André de Ramerupt. I don't know how to pronounce that in French correctly. Ramerupt. Anyways. Yeah, of course, she contracted it as well. Oh, Emma has died here. That's very sad. I was just about to say Hildegard has contracted the disease as well. Oh, that guy has just arrived at court. You came at the worst moment. I'm very sorry about that, Romuald. No, not going to do either of these things. We're staying at home for the time being, of course. Oh, and Clara died as well. Her daughter died, and I guess that tipped her over. Poor woman. Poor woman. I'll have Mechthild in her position then. And now, Sophia herself has contracted the illness. Yeah, I think from his position, from his carrying position, he's like, yeah, be cautious. Be cautious with her. And luckily, she also has reduced disease symptoms, but she's still dying. Ay. All right, okay, yeah. So we don't have any secrets at court. That's fine then. Okay. No, she's back at poor health. Okay. Poor health should be fine. Because you don't have this disease for very long. That's the only blessing here, really. How's everyone else doing? Yeah, the guests have contracted it, as I thought. I hope, of course, that Hildegard is going to survive it. That will be crucial. Theodelinde has contracted that as well. Oh, there's another... We have a commander that can be promoted. Philip. Is that someone you would want on your side? I'm not sure, though. He's a lustful man. And I think this is the wrong time to be thinking about this anyway. Don't want to take someone to court while this is all going. Oh. Right, apparently she was not able to... she botched the treatment of Helen. Oh, dear. Well, I guess she has been doing her best. And I think... Yeah, of course, he is vengeful. He is vengeful, of course. But then again, his other daughter, Kriemhild, now she's well again. She has been doing very well, has Hildegard. Oh, the poor baby. I mean, if this happened under different circumstances, I think his vengefulness definitely would have been triggered. But with babies that young, it was kind of assumed, like, a lot of them didn't make it. So I don't think he would. Oh, there we go. Adolf has died. Adolf of Berg, from that sickness, of course. And his son Adolf has taken over. Well, this could surely wipe out their dynasty. Or their house, because that's not their dynasty. Oh, what is that? A commotion. My Chancellor Modestus leads a furious crowd, cornering my personal physician Hildegard. Her-picking witch, he roars the moment Hildegard stepped outside. Bergen fever followed. Hildegard stands firm, waving dismissively as voices rise. So he's blaming her for that. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how he would react to this. Again, he would have... Of course, that was nothing that he would just quickly pass over. I think, really, it's his trust and his vengefulness warring over him in cases like this. His wife is still sick. And, of course, he also knows that he needs her right now in this moment. So, yeah, no. I don't think, or he doesn't think that she is to blame for this. In the middle of this, Adolf is like, look, I saw a bunch of hares. Briggs' word of beasts spotted in my realm. The beasts that are hares. I'm hearing much talk from the Grafschaft of Sayn. It is said there are excellent prospects for hunting thereabouts, with many a worthy hare seen roaming the flatlands. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I think for the time being, you don't need to look out for these anymore. Thank you. I just save the money. Oh yeah, our manor has also upgraded the warehouse. That's nice. Marketplace also level 2. That's the highest level we can get currently. I think apart from upgrading to another level, the other thing we can do now is upgrading our living room. Okay. To a living area. Of course, a living room is not a thing of the time. That is not... You don't have a living room. That's a very modern thing, actually. In German castles or estates, you would have something called a palace. And that is where you would have... That is your main hall. Actually, right? So, whereas in the... English region, and also I think in France, you would have this one massive keep usually, and that's where everything is inside of it. And in German castles, you would have this distinction between the Bergfried or Burgfried, right? That's this very large tower. That is like the center of defense, and then you would have your palace, and that is the place where your gatherings, social gatherings happen, and so on, and where you live, basically. So we are upgrading that one, I guess. Right. Yeah. Let's continue. Oh, the kids die, right? That's... Well, what's happening here? More people are dying. Alright, the next... and the new one already is ill. The bishops keep dying left and right, I see. Okay. Well... Oh, well. He's okay. That's fine. And Alavich has died. Oh yeah, okay, that was one of our knights, the one that got maimed. Alright. Well, I guess that happens. Lüdiger is also not doing very well. But of course, I'm guessing he will survive, because of course he will. Stupid Lüdiger. Oh, and there we go. I've heard stories about brave soldiers dying like flies before they even set foot on the battlefield. But me, a Graf? This aching, feverish nightmare is not a fate meant for me. As yet another meal forces its way up my throat, I pray for redemption, my nostrils stinging with the sharp stench of bile. Do not worry, my lord. Typhus is treatable again. I wouldn't say that. I assure you. Well, Hildegard told me to lie down on my bed and then to offer her my hands. Okay. Firmly she rubbed and slapped my palms until they were red. Okay. And then repeated the treatment on my soles. This is like, we are not doing a kinky thing here, Hildegard. Stop that. That's as a finishing touch, she pinched me gently up and down my limbs. Okay. This odd procedure turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. I guess what that did was I have better blood flow now, and for some reason that helped me. I'm not questioning any of that, as long as it helps me. Oh, and our wife, Sophia, has recovered. As I walk down the halls, I hear some muffled laugh. That voice, I'm not used to hearing it so clear and bright. I push the half-open door, and there in front of me is my wife, Sophia, seemingly recovered. My beloved wife is well once more. It's difficult to not shed a tear of joy. I guess we're not shedding tears of joy currently. It's more like tears of pain, as we ourselves are still very, very ill. But, yeah. I hope you'll survive. How are they doing? Whoop! That was Theodor Lindegon. Damn it. Damn it! Because there's no one else to... I don't think we terribly need a spy master anyway, right? Oh, what is that? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Now that will pass on to her, I guess, if he dies as well. And now the sick man here. Why is he standing like that? It looks like he's dead. Anyways, I find Tankulf and Lüdiger draped over a divan. What the F is going on? Fanning themselves languidly, they beckon me closer with a weak flutter of their hands. Your Grace, Tankulf says, I'm not a king, by the way. The very act of ruling is so strenuous. They suggest a new salaried court position, a master of serenity, whose sole duty would be to patrol the halls and silence any person or thing making a noise above a gentle whisper, thereby protecting the tranquility of the bedchambers at all costs. I think you're both fucked in the head. That's my response to that. Jesus Christ. Well, he's cool. We know that. And then Lüdiger, I guess, he's just the fever. It's probably. Yeah, I'm guessing. He's sick and ill. He's not even. There you go. Oh, I'm no longer the master of the hunt, I guess. Farabert is not into that kind of thing. I understand. Oh, by the way. Uh-oh. That is not very good. We're just at 57%. Well, I guess giving arms to the poor is difficult when everyone's dying around you. Oh, and there we go. Unlike many before me, I was strong enough to survive the ravages of the dreaded camp fever. It was a brutal challenge, I will not deny it, but I persevered. Right. I guess at this point we can pardon Hildegard. Like, if many more people had died from this, then I might have looked at this differently. But we survived, the wife survived, one of our daughters survived as well. That is more than you can ask of, I think. So she's fine. She is fine. With low county control, I guess we have that until the plague is gone. Later at night, my wife came to me with that look in her eyes, okay? I think it's time we worked at having another child, she said. You need a proper heir, after all, or so I'm so often told. Sophia took my surprise as hesitation. If you prefer, husband, I can instead leave you to your own bed for tonight. It's simply that these things require time and effort. With that, she favored me with a wink, turned and walked into our bedchambers. Right, yeah. They are both not ill, at least, so that's something to consider here. And she is right, of course. We should be trying for a child, no matter what times we are in. But then again, I will account the chastity here. So I will just roll the die for this one, giving it a 50-50. It is a 6, so he's... no, I think we should not do this. This is not the right time for trying for another child. We should wait and hope for the best and pray for the disease and the sickness to leave our lands. And after that, we may think about trying for another child again. Ah, I do have a perk. And now I want to go for Stalwart Leader. And that for a reason, because now I can challenge rivals to single combat. Let's see. Can I do that? No! Ah, because he chickens out. Damn you, Lüdiger. Damn it. Damn you. So much for that. Nope. He is ill. How's he doing? He survived! He survived! Out of the 4th of his name, apparently. And I can train for a tournament because High Chieftain Zabe is hosting one. Okay. Well... yeah. Should I? Do I? Well, I guess, if any tournament happened here, I would try to. And I guess now that we are the stalwart leader that we are, we should really invest more into our fitness and prowess. And there we go. We gain... oh, I should have read it out loud, maybe. We gained a point. Aha. He was excommunicated. That's bad for him, I guess. I will just let this go to 20 advantages here. And then we'll just see. There's like a 75% chance. That should be fine. Well, 3/4 chance. Where is it reaching? Oh, yes. Oh, dear Lord. Look at that. It even reaches as far as Ireland. Oh, no! Oh! And now Arnulf died of the fever. Oh, I did not expect that to happen. We were just out there training. And now he's dead. Jesus. And I don't think any of the others here that came to court are that great. Now I should have taken the other guy back. Where is he? Is he still here around somewhere? No, just her. Adelheid. Okay. Oof. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so we've lost some crucial people. Who else is dying? He's in prison somewhere else in the middle of Hungary, so I'm guessing he's lucky actually. My daughter and heir Kriemhild is an unusually calm child. When the others play their wild games, Kriemhild often withdraws to some silent corner. She does not speak a lot, but I can tell she is always thinking about something. Okay. It's pensive. I can end the isolation, but I will not do that because, yeah, we still have a disease, a rampant disease in our land, so no. And we have another linguistic drift. Okay. The Bretons are now speaking Breton. Marvelous. Apparently it's worse than Bonn. There we have the vultures. Oh, and he caught it as well. But he's fine. He is very fine. He's like, yeah. A fever is nothing for me. Yeah, the big question is when will it retreat? Trade has withered in Sayn. My personal physician Hildegard blames the miasma of death and proposes an odd cure. If we plant a field of sweet aster, the fragrant air may drive out the plague. Strange, but perhaps no stranger than the plague itself. You know what? Apart really from just the one thing, she's been doing fine. What's she doing with her hand behind her back? Anyways, it's like an odd picture anyway, seeing people from their backs. I think it's worth a try, yeah. Okay, we gain abundant flora. Okay. Trusting her. It's truly fortunate that I'm afforded the chance to plan this contract with my friend Hermann by my side. Oh, he's also fine. Oh, that's good. That is very good. A better, more observant aide no man could ask for, always willing to go the extra mile for our needs, always focused on how best to advance the contract. Most recently, his work has resulted in a shortcut that should save us a significant amount of time. Don't know how that translates to providing alms for the poor, but apparently we've been doing well. So I'll take it. And now we're at 20 advantages, and I guess we could just... We cover every angle in Cologne. There is not a street, not a little alleyway, where we are not looking for those poor people. Thank you, kind sir. The wretched beggar is one of the many destitute residents of Cologne, grateful for your charity over the last weeks. Bless you and bless the Erzbischof for their benevolence. One of the Erzbischof's advisors who has stopped by to observe smiles at the scene. No doubt Farabert will hear of these efforts. Again, we gain gold as well. So I'm guessing we are also one of the poor people that have been given alms to. And I guess that's just compensation. And that's fine. 200 gold actually. That's quite a lot. I guess once this is all done, we can take a look and see if any of the hares are still around. But yeah, we'll see to that. He's in jail, by the way. Also in Hungary. That's apparently a nice place for being in jail. Of course, he would not be in some kind of, dungeon or whatever. He would have accommodations that are up to his standard and waiting for payments to be made so that he could leave it. Oh, what's that now? Why are they? What are they doing? Defending against Markgraf in the Liberty War? Ah, right, I see. So that's going on here. We have a Liberty War. That is the side of the Kaiser against the attackers. And they are more on the Nordgau and Bavarian side. Still, there's quite a lot of them apparently. Okay. Well, not our war. We're not part of that. That's going on in areas way beyond our reach. Oh! It's gone! It's gone! We can end... Oh, no, that's not it. We can end capital isolation. There we go. I guess for the time being, she could still remain in that position here. What else would we do? I guess nothing much. We could just wait for it to further recede. Well, I guess Lüdiger here would now look into increasing development. We have infrastructure to take care of. And yeah, I will see where was it? There we go. All of them is still around. Philibert here. Well, they're all lustful. I don't want lustful people at my court. There's Romuald. I think he's the better option. I'll recruit him to court. He can then be marshal, and then he can look into raising control. There you go. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Oh, Kriemhild's first steps. I usually laugh about these things because they never, turn out at the right moment in time, but I won't in this case. Let's just think that this happened when she was younger, right? I hear a commotion from my daughter Kriemhild's chambers. Hastening inside, I see the wet nurse Mechthild playing with Kriemhild. My lord, perfect timing. Kriemhild just took her first step, she shouts excitedly. Holding my girl's hands, she tries to walk her around the room. Yeah, I don't... A small step for a ruler. That is, like, even though at this point in time she would obviously be the inheritor of these lands, but then it was unheard of at the time for a woman to actually rule. So I'm not sure that is the right thing to say here. But then again, the other things just sound a bit rude, and he is proud, I guess. She is his only daughter at this point, so we'll just compliment it. Oh, what's that? King Harold's tournament. Okay. We have received an invitation. Greetings, Graf Siegfried of Sayn. I'm organizing a grand tournament in Christchurch. We will start with the melee contest, a chance to show your skill to all, I warrant. The prizes will be of good quality, should the opportunity for personal glory not be enough to entice you. Oh, personally invited for this. I guess we should take the opportunity in that case, even though the lands are still ravaged. That doesn't look very nice, right? Can't we just go via the Rhine? Isn't that a thing we could do here? Toot, no. I cannot. Is that... No. Apparently I cannot use the Rhine to travel across it, so we have to go through that. That doesn't look too nice. I guess, if we had mercenary guards. Now, Barony is infected with a plague, yes, but we've already had it, right? So, I mean, we can't have it more than once, and I guess everyone else in our court already had that too. That being said, could we just take another route? Could we just go down here? And then maybe there? Or even here? 17th March, 8th April, that sounds fine to me. Nah. Do we have to go through there? Right. I think that looks better to me. Oh, you have to go through the bad forests of Isenburg again. And also the sea is not very secure that way. 95% chance of danger. I see. Okay, so that's not good. What else? What else could we do, really? I guess we could go up here, try to get around there, but there's also 78% chance. We might actually just take it. We just take it. We take the danger. And what do we do about the sea? I guess we could hire captains. That looks better. That's looking better. I think I will look into it when the time comes on how we organize our return. For now, I think we're fine. So, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Just quickly go through Isenburg. Our water supplies are running low when we enter Isenburg. The seemingly deserted village is a lovely well just in the middle, and we push our mounts towards it. Soon after, the reason why it's deserted becomes apparent. Bodies rest on the floor, tormented by camp fever, and carrion birds circle over their pale heads. Yeah, well, I guess. Ooh, wow. What? -50. But we must... No, I think we cannot. That is, like, no. No. Oh, it's also the middle of December. I did not think about that. It's been snowing for the past few days and the cold is unbearable. I look around and see that my entourage is struggling with it as well, so I decide to travel on foot alongside them. After we walk through the snowstorm for another hour, Romuald pulls me aside. While shaking, he yelps, "Please, my liege, I cannot feel my toe anymore." Oh no, Romuald. I order him to take off his boot and have a look at the toe. It's all dark blue already, and at this point it might be too late to save it. Well... 14 days! Well, in that case, we I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But if we rest now for 14 days, then we might as well turn around. And what good would that do us? So there we go. Yeah, of course it got worse. Ah, we're still waiting. Shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. It has been snowing for days now. The road ahead appears completely impassable. However, as I look ahead, I see a small group of people approaching us fast across the snowdrifts. Soon a man stands before me and speaks with a wide grin. He seemed to be in quite of a predicament. But fear not. For a fair price, he will help you return to your travels. Yeah, we're not too proud here, I think. I think that is fair then. Jesus Christ. Yeah, of course. There's bandits. The forest road narrows between ancient oaks when they emerge from the undergrowth. A dozen rough men with clubs and rusty blades blocking the path ahead and behind. Their leader, a scarred brute with a crossbow, Crossbow? 1078? Steps forward with a gap-toothed grin. Well, Barnard drawls. What kind of name is that? Noble travelers on our road. You know the toll, my lord. Everything you carry, and maybe we'll let you walk away with your lives. His men spread out, cutting off escape routes. They are not professional soldiers, but there are many of them. And they know these woods. Romuald moves closer to you, hand on weapon, awaiting our decision. Yeah, well, I guess we're not giving in here. That is not what we would do. We tell him to step aside or die. There we go. We're not just any noble. Oh no. I should have turned around really. But turning around now, it's like means we have to go back through the snow. Jesus Christ, I should not have done this. We walk the woodland path at a good pace, enjoying the peaceful ambience. From the corner of my eye, I'm sure I glimpse the sharpened tusks of, I don't know what. A loud squeal confirms it. A boar! The dark beast charges onto the track, its great trotters kicking up leaves, flanked by poplar trees. It completely blocks our way forward to Christchurch. Tankulf whispers, "Just look at those tusks!" Tankulf! Delayed by 10 days. We're not making it, are we? Is there... Do we actually see... Can we see how long it still takes? Remaining dangers? 8! Oh, dear lord. That minus 50. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I think I should have drank the disease water. But what should I do? What can I do? I cannot go back like this. This is about as dangerous to go back as to go forth. This was an error in judgment. Thinking about it. I will learn from my mistakes going forward. Oh, Tankulf. Yeah. Are we doing the right thing? What was that? Oof. Killed the boar. Okay. So now the only problem is that we are going to die on the sea, right? That's now the most imminent danger. But we're getting there. By the way, can we... No, he's currently the best for this position. Tankulf is the best that we have here. For this. Faster, please. Can we do this a bit faster? Row, row, row your boat. Gently through the channel. And we made it! And he's sick. Oh, God. I have arrived at the site of the tournament here in Christchurch. Though not all the revelers have yet arrived, throngs of people wander through the colorful surroundings, all looking forward to the forthcoming displays of skill and prowess. There is no time to lose. I must begin preparing. I must be a victor at absolutely any cost. Yeah, that's our thing. Doing things at any cost. It's a melee and an archery, and that's it. Great. That's just great. As I prepare for my upcoming match, I spot Sexbur, she already has the right name, I guess, hailing me by waving a handkerchief around, offering me her favor. Before I can respond, Lady Edith of Badenfall appears, holding a handkerchief out for me, insisting I take her favor instead. That is the Edith the Fair of Legend. Of course, she's 52 now. And there she is. Boorish and lazy. Well, I'm not taking this. I think he thinks that's improper. He knows his wife is waiting at home, and he's not someone to look for any kind of amorous adventure here. No. We'll just, no. Not doing it, I'm afraid. We have two knights with us, Romuald and Dietpold. I guess he's the captain that we took along, or the... I don't know. The mercenary. There we go. A clear divide has been drawn between the two teams who stand across from each other, taunting as they prepare their equipment and whisper plans. Horses are readied in the background, the chargers whinnying and harumphing. It will be a brutal day's work. My team is sure to defeat King Harold's band of braggarts. Well, my team? Am I really... Am I? You and Harold are the team captains due to rank and experience. Oh, wow. Now that's something. Harold is a threat. Yes, he is. Decreases moderately. I would be a known saboteur. Oh no. I vowed to myself I would win a contest in this tournament, and I can't help but consider a less fair approach to securing the prize of the melee competition. I'm sure my opponents would do the same. If they only had the idea, who knows, maybe they already have. God. 22% your sabotage is detected. 40% it's just unsuccessful and nothing happens. So the odds are kind of in our favor, actually, right? So the 22% of something bad happening. Would he do that, though? He is a man of principle, right? So, no, this is no way to win. The hardy scrub shivers and rustles as I push my way through it. This copse of trees is in a perfect ambush spot, adjacent to the path to a rest spot. I do not have to wait long. Henri shambles his way along the path, clearly looking forward to a break from the fighting. The dappled sunlight glints off his armor as the susurration of the leaves masks my approach through the undergrowth. Keeping my eyes on Henri, I eventually get myself into a prime position, merely 2 or so strides away from where he is about to tread. Okay. Henri de Grandpré. Well, I guess it would not be right, but I've already done it, right? I've come here. Well, I'll try my best. I did my best, apparently. Oh. I curb my horse after a pass at an opponent and head back into the fray. As I approach, I see a figure topple from their mount, blindsided by a blow from an opponent behind them. Seemingly unhurt, and here, that guy with the hunchback looks around wildly for his mount. You shouldn't go on a horse, mate. But he's long gone, spooked by the noise. I draw closer still, fixated on his plight. Seated atop my charger, he looks so small, so defenseless. It wouldn't be honorable, so an onlooker would say, but there is precious little honor in the fray. Yeah, I mean, we've already done it, right? So, there you go. Oh, yeah, I guess, principles. So we just settle this on foot. I think I did it. There we go, I prevail in the duel, the ambush was successful, look at that. He even paid 0 gold to me. Haha. At 50%. So, there we are. The shadows loom long as the battle wears on, the fray shrinking as contestants limp away. Wheeling my horse, I think back to what has transpired so far, such as when I cantered through the melee, watching others fall from their mounts. Events are clearly coming to a head as tired battle lines are drawn up once more. The opportunity to stamp my mark on this contest is now. I guess that's the one where we marshal in diplomacy. Yeah, that sounds right to me, right? So we were telling people, go! Oh, apparently I did it. I've been corresponding with your Chancellor Modestus, and it has been a shameful diplomatic display. You're not the man I thought you were. Oops, says Adolf. Why, Modestus? Jesus Christ. The ploy was a stunning blow. The tide shifts in my team's favor. Multiple riders breaking free as we overwhelm their flank, racing away towards the opposition's camp. We can only hope they reach it before the same happens to us. It is almost impossible to call which side is closest to prevailing. There is still all to play for. I can see the heralds begin to make their way onto the field to signal the conclusion of the event. The end draws near. It is one more push. What? No. We actually won? What? I was just about to say, of course we lose, because I always lose this. I think in my whole, I don't know how many thousand hours of CK3 I've played so far, I have just, that is like the 3rd time or so I won this. Trumpets sound, the crowd clamors, competitors begin to assemble. The contest is over, and one team's moment in the sun is being readied. A herald steps forward, voice booming out across the scene. After many trials, some tribulations, and above all else, some truly spirited competition, we have a winners. Graf Siegfried's team beat King Harold's in the contest. Well played all. Time to celebrate. I have proven my worthiness beyond doubt. Indeed. Jesus Christ. We managed to outperform the stallion. Now it's all worth it, right? All the dangers of the road that we've taken to come here, it was all for a reason and has led us here. That is a sign from God. Okay. I had to see that again. Okay, so we gained some gold. That's nice. Okay, yeah. Great stuff. Thanks. I'm guessing archery is next. Bring it on! Let's go to the tourney grounds and try to... what's that? Go, songbird! Go faster! I hear a man's voice echo across the grounds. I look up to see a small thing hurrying through the sky like a little black bolt of lightning. Soon enough, it swoops down towards the finishing line. Bah, you must have cheated. Your bird cannot fly that fast. Just look at her. She is as thick as you. The angry loser shouts with the winner looking smug. Well, I guess I would take this, but that is better because my... What I will do, actually, I'll take this as a sign that we are preparing, right? That is what we're doing here. Not here to witness people do things with birds. We are here to train because now I think he's going for it. I guess we should go to the temple, right? We think this is all a sign from God here anyways. As Inware moves aside to let me approach, I take a solemn moment alone in the church near the tournament grounds. Pondering in the presence of God, I find myself wondering what it is I wish, in my heart of hearts, to see come from these days of revelry. Well, bring me glory, Saint George. And he does! And he does! Wow. What else should we do? Maybe go to the artisans' quarters, see if we can pick up maybe a nice bow? Oh! No! Why? Why? Why was it cancelled? He's not even at war with anyone. Ugh. That's just so... Now I don't get the nice prize. Okay, you know what? I think what had happened here is that Harold, the stallion, who clearly thought that he would win everything, saw that we were clearly going ahead and our archery was going to be better than his too, and he already lost to a minor count from the Holy Roman Empire, and he couldn't have that. And therefore, he was like, for whatever reason, he called it off. How pathetic. How pathetic can it truly be? That's a conqueror for you. Puh. What a pathetic man. Okay, so the problem that we are facing now is going back home. It's only 18% chance of danger going that way. Oh, but then we have 71, 100, 100, 100. 19, 31, 48, 44, 28, 20, 9, 50, 50. I think we're still better off going down here. Even if it looks like this. I guess that's not... So I'm guessing we will still go that route. That's 100% up there, so no. I think we'll just take the same route again. At least we already know where we're going, right? So that might be a plus. There we go. Maybe we try to go here. 27, 11, 9, 55. Oh yeah, okay. Let's try that. Oh, maybe let's go over Aachen. There we go. That looks less threatening. Just a little less threatening. Oof. Well, here we go. At least we got some 70 gold. Some recognition, I guess. Ah, that man. Let me just... He is the worst of the worst. Oh yeah, Anno is dead. Right, now he's declaring some wars to kind of make up for his pathetic display there at the tournament. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As I glance over at Dietpold, who's he? I guess he's the captain guy. However, he does not appear to be doing quite as good. His movement is labored, his breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through his body. Clearly, he's not well. For that, we have Hildegard with us. He should be lucky. He's happy. He survived. Oh no. It is the wagon wheel event. I'm not going to read it out again. We already had that one. I'm guessing I'll rather take the 2-day delay instead of the 5-day delay before getting another bad, event here. A traveling perfume merchant from Kray approaches Siegfried near Perron, his small cart laden with an astonishing array of delicate glass vials and ceramic bottles. The man is impeccably dressed despite the dust of the road, and he moves with the practiced grace of one accustomed to dealing with nobility. As he draws near, a cloud of competing fragrances precedes him: rose and lavender, sandalwood and musk, jasmine and bergamot. With a flourish, he opens a velvet-lined case displaying his finest wares, each bottle nestled in its own silk-cushioned compartment. Perfumes of the Valois, he announces with evident pride, crafted from the rarest flowers of the Ile-de-France, favored by the greatest lords and ladies of the realm. He unstoppers a particularly honored vial, releasing a heady scent that speaks of summer gardens and courtly elegance. The price, he quotes, is considerable, but such luxuries might prove invaluable for winning favor in noble circles. Okay. I don't know, at least that might be something to bring home. And again, we have to stay for doing that. And these are just chance things. No, you know what? No. I will actually get it. Interestingly, as he describes all these flavors there, right? So, all these scents. You were talking miasma, right? So this is actually great. We would think that this helps us with any kind of disease as well. And then there we go. Okay, Dietpold has run off. Nah, I think he's fine. I think he can run off. That's fine. Oh, he even got 2. Okay, well, I'll take 1 then, and the other I'll give to my beautiful, beautiful wife once we return home. Once we return home. Not saying when or if. I guess I just said it. Right. Okay, so we're going up here. Oop. She tried to get me soldiers, and now she's at minus 50 gold. Oh. That's really bad because... Oh, she's much better at that. Damn it. Why don't they automatically take what they are best at? I don't get it. So the minus 50 here, that will actually come back to haunt her because she will lose health. Oh, that's the toll collectors. Tankolf meeting his dumb equal. We have stayed on the road slightly too long, and the sun is starting to dip below the horizon. Out of the surrounding terrain, shapes start to merge and form into angry-looking armed figures. Out of the surrounding terrain, shapes start to emerge. Okay, it's emerge, right? This here road has a toll. Pay up, says the biggest and frankly ugliest of the bunch. No, he's just dumb. He's not ugly. McCarran Master Tankulf steps forward, weapon raised, and looks to me for direction. Don't, Tankulf, don't. You will only hurt yourself. Right? Yeah, I'm not paying those. And I don't. At least our diplomacy is getting us places. So, there's that. Oh no! Oh yeah. It's just a bit of mud. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. No! Yeah, shuffle supplies around. I don't want to stay here for much longer. The dangerous, dangerous forests of Isenburg. Oh, he's indeed back home. Oh my lord. Well, first of all, can I... Yes. I will make sure that you don't have to... In the end, that is my expenses anyway, right? So there we go. But I promised I would give it to her, so there we go. We gift her the perfume. There you go. My lady. Alright, okay. There we are. Back home. Why doesn't he like me? Because he is lustful and deceitful. Why do I have to put up with all these bad bishops? Or we could have a personality archetype. What is it then? Grumbling. I guess that does not make it better. Alright, well, I have to put up with him apparently, so I will do that. Nah. Okay, how are you doing? Not very well. Oh yeah, he does have the severe frostbite. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry again. Oh, wild. Modestus, his wife died. So very sad. Do we take, by the way, yeah, we are short in knights, and they are actually good at what they're doing. So at least we'll get Philibert, I think. Oh yeah, yeah. Even though he's lustful, we get him. Alabich here is already 40, right? That's a thing to consider. But I think 25 gold. You know what? For me, that is already too old. Too old, and do we dismiss him? No, he could actually stay because he would be good as another guy to help us on the hunt that we are about to do. Hey, that was something I wanted to do actually. Because they are not doing anything, right? They are available. Oh, he's maimed. Dear Lord. He's not coming to a hunt because apparently he does not like that as a man of the cloth. Even he's at home. Okay. So what we're doing is we are celebrating our return by hunting. Oh yeah, currently we do not have a master of the hunt. And I guess we could let Philibert do that in that case. There we go. And now we host the hunt. Yep, we will do that at home because there we have our hunting grounds. I don't think we need the search parties. They don't do very much and they only cost gold. Alright, so who's coming? He's not coming. Hermann of Gleiberg is coming. Adolf of Berg is coming. Good stuff, good stuff. Not sure why the other guys are not coming. I guess court guests. See, Adolf is coming. Start the hunt. There you go. And I guess, why is he... I guess he's not coming because he's maimed. I'm guessing that is why he's not coming. Can we invite him? Yes, I think we would like to do that. Other people from the area. Let's invite everyone. I think he's not coming because he's almost blind and almost dead. That makes sense. Him, he's maybe coming. Nassau, maybe. Oh, look at him. Look at Heinrich of Koblenz. Of the wrong Zeringen dynasty. Well, I'd certainly like to meet him. Oh, can we invite... Can we... Oh! We can invite the Kaiser. Let's see if he's coming. Can also invite him. Look at all these people. We can invite just everyone. Shouldn't overdo it, though. I guess we're fine now. Let's see. Yes! The Kaiser is coming. What an honor. What an honor it is to have the Kaiser with us on this hunt. Alright. Philibert, your master of the hunt, summons the party together as the light reaches the hunting grounds nestled in Sayn's plains. My men have been gathering sightings of the hare that roam the local area. After piecing together information from the few local gamekeepers, there is some talk about the tracks and fumes nearby. While there is sadly no sign of a buck in the area, there are evidently plenty of hares. Yeah, we know about that. Let's see if the rumors were true. Just check how far into the game are we. It's fine, apparently. Yes. Okay, we will go and seek the hares. I guess with that success chance, that's the best we can do. You have to start somewhere. My acquaintance, Arendt, is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking orchids. In November. Not going to question that. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. Graf, what a bounty of nature. Look at these plants. Truly the wealth of the earth knows no bounds. We do not appreciate these simple treasures enough. Oh, yeah, okay. I see where that guy is going. We are here to do something, though. And, I'm not thinking about either of these things. Get back on your horse. We are here to get those hares. They're not hunting themselves. A great oak presents itself with its majestic crown, reaching far and wide, covering everything below in darkness. Looking up towards its branches reminds me of the various dynasties that come and go, of all of those who came before me and those who will pass my legacy forward when I am gone. As I get closer, I notice several carved initials on its bark, leaving a gentle reminder that people come and go through the ages, and the person I'd want to pass on my legacy with is my everything, Sophia. Oh, that's quite nice. That is nice. Aww. Okay, let's do that. Guess it's a bit hypocritical. Telling the other guy to get back on his horse, and now we're doing that. My master of the hunt, Philibert, is the first to spot its bounding legs. The devious jack is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the oak trees. It locks eyes with me. It's a hare we're talking about, by the way. Almost as though the animal senses my intent. Suddenly takes off in a flash of brown fur. After it, we ride. We will corner the hare. Okay. Like all game, the slippery hare has many tricks, blemishes, and ruses that can fool even experienced hunters. My master of the hunt, Philibert, has halted the party. The wily hare has been doubling to and fro, retracing its steps and running trails to throw us off the scent. There is no agreement on which course to follow, and each moment we tarry puts us further from our prize. Right. Well, I guess we're trusting him. Let's see, for a reason. He did well. Yeah. I follow the beast's tracks into the grasslands as though in a trance, an almost unnatural silence hanging heavy over the world. Graf, there you are! The sudden shout startles me. Philibert and the rest of the party have caught up. Huh? Oh, it is not just some hare. It is a legendary hare. Oh, it got away. This time. Ooh. Oh, no. And it's apparently not a hare. It's a boar. Okay. Now, there's certainly something going on here. I think that boar came from Isenburg into our lands. Yeah. Why is there... You have an elk over there, and then it's boar... I will not... Okay. Hunts like these are pure joy. I cannot wait for the next year. The master of the hunt, Philibert, gathers the disappointed party and exhausted hounds for the trip home. The hare eluded us. Yeah, of course it did. But, alright. We did see glimpses of the white boar. Oh, by the way. Oh. I know we cannot upgrade. We are at 126 gold. Okay. Alright. You know what? I think it's the right time to actually make love to our wife. Now that we just did the thing with the initials and everything, it reminded him that they have a duty to attend to. So there we go. Oh, she even breathes heavily, shaken with lust. Okay. While I approach her and slowly remove her clothes. Yeah. Just be methodical about it. This will soon be over. Right. Okay. So. We're back here. Don't think there's anyone really we could put in this position. Oh, she is 16 now. A little dumb. Could marry her to Tunkulf and then they can be dumb together. You know what? As ridiculous as the man is, he has been very loyal. He has been, believe it or not, a good caravan master at times. And maybe he is deserving of some praise that I won't give Lüdiger, obviously. So maybe it's time to grant him a noble title. There we go. Tunkulf Rose. It's in the Rhinish area. When you put an E behind something, it's just lengthens the vowel before it. And yeah, you can. Oh, look at that! They got a little arrow to their slowness. Yeah. Well, what can I do? Or should we just? Would he marry the sister Mechthild now that her husband obviously died? Arnulf. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, I clicked it away now. No, I think I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. There we go. Ta-da! There they are. And I guess every other child at court has died, apart from our daughter Kriemhild. Very, very sad. Now they can have children. Oh, she's also poor. I guess it would be better for her actually to marry again. Whom would she be marrying though? Well, yeah, not Lüdiger. I guess Romuald, we can also grant him the noble title here. Romuald Weimar. Okay. And there you go. There you can marry her. I think that's fine. I guess I will... yeah, notify me, please. Because we need to look for the white boar. Oh yeah, we can attend court again, but I've learned from my mistakes. I will not travel during winter. No, no, no. Not doing that again. Oh, who's fighting down here? Manasses de Rettel and Albert of Namur. Okay. Aha! We have someone fighting for... And that's that guy here. Henri of Namur. He has a claim to Lower Lotharingia. There we go. This time, though, he will not succeed. What's he doing? He's pretending that he's holding a sword. Can we do anything about him? Can I request his excommunication? I think they should really strip him of his nickname here. Oh wow, okay. Now he's conquered almost all of Ireland now. Oof, oof. Ah, he has survived as well. Oh, several of his siblings didn't, though. Oh, they died of measles. That was the other plague. Ui, ui, ui. Oh, look at her. She's good now. I guess because, yeah, she's a level 1 physician now. Good for her. Aha! And she is pregnant. Good for her. By the way, how old is... She's 4 now. Would it be time to actually have someone teaching people at court? Look at her. Despite being slow, she would have you make for an average tutor. Or maybe I swap the two of them? I have her as wet nurse, and then I can take her as tutor. Would that make sense? I think it would. Let's... There... Oh, she's also average, okay. But it makes more sense to me. Oh, and she's also poor. I thought she would be better at this, but okay, apparently not. Educate children, please. I want my daughter to receive adequate tuition. All right, it's April. I guess we can return to the court. Jesus Christ, 62%. What is that? 67. Because that's the other bridge. Why do we not have a bridge over here? With the forest guide, it at least goes down to 30%. Right? That's, okay. Okay. I guess. We don't take mercenary guards. I don't put too much money into this. The forests of Isenburg are swarming with tiny, dark, blood-sucking insects in April. No matter what we do or where we go, they are there, leeching our blood like a torturous cloud sent by Satan himself. Not only are the horses getting flighty and temperamental, but the entourage is as well. Especially my knight Willibald. Oh, Willibald. I guess he's the forest guy. Yeah, he's a forest fighter. Who is furiously flailing his sanguine-covered arms. I think it's his fault, really. Why we hired him. Yeah. I get a lot of stress, apparently, from this. But I think that's the vengefulness speaking. You should have done better. Now you are taking the consequences, mate. We hired you for a reason. Right. To court. Who's she? Why is she dressed in rags? I guess that's Farabert's doing. He's taken the poor to the court. That's just what he does. I'm guessing. No, there's still... Nah. I guess I could perform courtly duties. And I guess this time I would... maybe just generally perform courtly duties. Not anything specific. Okay, well, that looks good. Let's just spend a while in Cologne doing what we are supposed to do. By the way, does the Kaiser like us now? Oh, look at that. Is that actually something I would take? Because the option that we have here is actually to step up and become Kaiser Heinrich's, well, counselor, and therefore also being his vassal. That's certainly something. By the way, do we have... because I created this Duchy of Berkeley. That's obviously not the Brio coat of arms. It's currently not created. That, of course, would be a huge thing, right? So that would mean that we are not the vassal of the Archbishopric anymore. We'll be a vassal of the Kaiser, and therefore part of all of this. So we are certainly stepping up. I think I would like that, though. As we do see, like, he does have his qualms with Farabert. He does not think that... well, I guess he also thinks that he cannot bring his qualities really into this. With Anno, he knew that he could help him doing his politics, but Farabert here, who is mainly about, helping the poor and housing them and, being a general nice person about everything, that's just not us. And he is not our de jure liege anyway, right? So that's something to consider here. We don't have to be. We don't have to be his vassal. I guess he will still do this here. That much we owe to him. And I guess then we could... try and move on. Oh, the child was lost. Oh no. Can attend court again. Now, what do we do now? I guess we could spend some time in prayer. Alright, okay, so he swayed. I guess I will not take many more efforts here. That was just the bare minimum. I don't like the guy, actually. What's he doing again? What is he doing? What is that? What is he holding there? Can we see that? No, he's not doing anything here. He just has a really wide neck. What is that? I don't know. A little bit of a glitch, I presume. Right. I guess we can wait until 10 advantages here. Why is she doing her... Game. Why has it resetted? She is much better at filling coffers. Why can't she just do it? I hate the game sometimes. I really do. Well, at least you didn't lose any money now. Yeah. Okay, 10 advantages. That's it. Right. I am but a humble servant. So there we are. And I guess that is it. Can attend the court one last time. This time, though, I think we will just seek some rest from our duties, and then we tell Farabert that we are going to seek employment, or rather vassalage, with the Kaiser. And of course, we can cite all these different clauses and everything. Oh no. Ah! It's them again. No. I'm not here for the Venetian schemes. And what's that? No, it's the insects. Whoa. It was a 30% chance of danger, right? But I'm not going to... Well, Hildegard, it's not her fault. So I guess you'll be trained by mosquitoes. At least, when we go to the Kaiser's court, we can take a walk around here. Going around the famous Rothaarsteig. That's what it's called. Yeah. I guess we will ask the Kaiser to be able to serve him directly. And he does! I have heard good things from Erzbischof Farabert and would be happy for you to serve me and my court. Make haste to Frankfurt. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes, the Holy Roman Court. Received at the doors by attendants and aides, you enter the heart of Kaiser Heinrich's court. This is the seat of House Sayn. Across the hall, your new liege sits upon their throne. A counselor whispers in his ear, whilst the rest of the court, faithful flatterers and cutthroat conspirators, gossip amongst themselves, and visible servants weave between their ungracious betters. Noticing your arrival, Heinrich motions you over with a smile. Slight, yet warm nonetheless. You kneel to deliver the oaths you had memorized, and then the Kaiser bids you to rise. Thank you, Siegfried. You arrived just in time. Your service shall be invaluable to us here, I'm sure. If you have any concerns, please come to me. I shall serve you well. And there we are. Sworn fealty to Kaiser Heinrich. And now I can pay homage. As I guess what I should do. But I guess I'm not sure if I will be able to return before the winter. And I don't want to no. Don't want to do winter things again. No, not the winter. No. I guess oh well, we are not getting that much prestige anymore, of course, because we're not the Chancellor anymore. That's fine, though. Yep. What do we do with the money, by the way? It's 150, also 150. Well, I guess we could invest into even better hunting grounds. Not sure that does anything to these effects, though. Well, I guess that's still something we could do. Yeah, he's warring again. To quarantine or not? I overhear a scholar and merchant debate the merits of quarantines during plagues. The scholar says that wise men and physicians have always advised that those with contagious diseases must be kept away from the healthy. The merchant says isolating communities will destroy trade opportunities and render the settlements impotent and weak. What do I think? Yeah, I think we know that while, of course, that probably hurt the economy or whatever, it was the isolation was better in our case, so we agree with the scholar. By the way, is there anyone who would join our court now? Nope. Nope. Oh! Oh, she's pregnant! I did not see that. Oh, it just happened. Just happened. That is great news, obviously. Wishing for a son. Yep, I know, we can attend court. I know. I'm not moving there through the winter, though. No. Poor Romuald here needs his toes. Oh, what's up? Salian and Sayn neutral house relation improved. Popo Salian became friends with Kriemhild. Oh, look at that! And Kriemhild is making friends with the little Popo. Never saying it like that. It's funny because Popo is the German word for your behind, right? That's it's like buttocks. I've been told that my wife and I are very much alike. I will admit it's true. Perhaps not as alike as some of the gossips claim, but it can rightfully be said that we agree more often than we disagree. And for a married couple, that is no small feat. This does not mean we will always agree, of course, but lately this familiarity has led to an ease I rather enjoy. Sophia recently met me in the courtyard when I returned to the castle, and the genuine smile she favored me with made mine easy to return. For now, it's good. Aww. Oh, look at the two of them, being happy together. That is nice. Also shows you that you don't have to be very physical in order to have Erzbischofs Udo funeral. Oh, right, okay. Wait a second. It is December. If I go there, 29% of danger. Apparently, it should all be fine, right? There's no danger out of it. It's 29% of danger, and still, I think we can wait a little. I mean, it's an honor to be invited here, of course, so I guess we will do that. He is also coming, right? The Kaiser's also here, so I guess we should be joining as well. But then I will wait at least... I guess I can wait until March, because it says 3 months. What's that? I guess I could make love, but no. She is pregnant. She needs to be in good health. Oh. As I inspect the stables, my gaze is drawn to a stallion kept away from all others. He throws his head and stomps his hooves, displaying his powerful hindquarters and well-arched neck. This creature has the best of conformations and the worst of tempers. I've never seen such a warhorse before, but the stable master insists that he is impossible to train. I guess we're bored, right? So yeah, let's do it. But he's more of a, I think, horse whisperer than someone who would break his horse. The horse pins his ears back as I approach, his disregard for me crystal clear. This first meeting is important to earn his trust and respect, and I need to decide how to go about it. Yep, I think we're the horse whisperer. And I am! It is a mighty feeling. The powerful horse follows me every whim. Now that I have earned his trust, he seems almost fond of me. Yeah, in that case, I will keep him as my personal warhorse. Ta-da! And now it's there. We are hunting a mystical animal, and we do have a warhorse. Right. Is there a horse in the... you know, the myth surrounding us here, because we already have Siegfried and Kriemhild and so on. No, that's just no. Okay. Well, in that case, we don't. I guess he's not someone to make it very complicated. Why is the horse looking like that? Courser. There we go. And I guess we are serving the crown. So that makes sense. There we go. Do we still keep going further in any of this? I don't think we would necessarily. What else? Should we even go back here and say that we will go back to our majesty focus that we had earlier? Yeah, I think it makes sense now. By the way, 50 days. It's February. I think this will work. Come on. March. Go away. Winter. Is it already going? Yes, it is. It's just looking very... Jesus Christ. It's just very dark. So, it's 28% now, see? It's much better. Oh no. 28%. Why do I always get the bad... Should I not? Should I? Mercenary guards. That's 8%. You know what? He's a bit stubborn about it, I think. No, where is my forest guide? I'll need that one. We're stubborn about this. There must be a time where we don't constantly get... See? Anyway. Okay, so here we are. This is the... Huh? We are at the funeral of Master Volmar, the insubordinate of the Blade of St. George, who apparently was gallows bait. Alright. But he seems to have had ties with the Archbishop of Trier. And everybody is taking that seriously. I don't know. Is there anything we can do here? You know what? Let's not mourn. Let's just try to get even closer to the Kaiser, maybe. I didn't really know the guy, so... And the order was restored in Sayn. Very good. Very good. Let's train commanders in that case. Oh, by the way, have I left my home while the wife is still pregnant? Oh, I will not be there for the birth. But again, this is again like a... Everyone's here. The Kaiser is here as well. If I didn't come, that would be considered very rude. It is another daughter. There we go. Ermengarde. Is Ermengarde fine? Irbeltrud. Oh. Magdalene. That is a nice name. Is anything happening here? Oh, see. She has been educated. Alright, she's 6 years old now. Learning focus. I guess she could spend those first formative years with her mother, I guess. Right? That would be very realistic as well. He defeated someone else again. Like, how's he doing? Oh, well, after that one here. Before me, a feasting table stocked high with all manner of food and drink. I know this event. Oh, I had that. Yeah, he's not eating. Is he? I guess we're just here to say, okay, yeah, he was great. I guess. How is this here? Right. He has conquered the whole of Wales. All the northern part here of Ireland. And I guess he's about to conquer the whole of Ireland. Jesus Christ. Oh, Dria is back. Dria! Who choked on the bone. Oh, see? That's what she's good at. It's taken much of the evening to get myself close to Heinrich without making it feel forced. After all, the best friendships are natural, and I wanted to think this is spontaneous. The man gently dabs at the corners of his mouth with a corner of soiled tablecloth, brushing away crumbs of flaky pastry. I just hope the next course is a bit lighter, he opines. The whole point of a feast is to provide a rich, varied culinary experience. And so far, this has felt more like it's trying to stuff us than excite us. Yeah, I guess we just chime in that case, right? That's, alright. I guess. After having spoken over dinner for a while, Bischof Werner leans over to tell me that he finds it impressive how knowledgeable I am about so many different things. And there you go, look at him. Liked by the clergy. Right. Beautiful, I guess. Oh no, he's a brutally mauled. Dria, what did you do? Why do you fight with people? Oh dear. Right. We're heading back home. Oh, it's the Song of the Lorelei. I think it's either of these here. Or do we finally want to know more about the legend itself? Or even that. Because he's grown bolder over the years, I think. Okay, let's just say that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 2! So we are inquiring about the legend. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Haven't we seen that massive tree before? I swear we are going in circles. My current master... What? 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 He's not my current master! Anyway, Lüdiger. Perhaps he is right. No, he's not right. I know exactly where we are. Lüdiger is never right. Ah, thank God I can go inside again. Is it time? Can he find it? No. You still won't agree. I'm not that... Well, okay, I have 19 prowess now. Oh, okay. That is good, I think. Right. I think it's finally time to return. Well, let's have him return as well. To go to his court, maybe. It is the 31st of August. I guess we can make it back and forth. But we need to do this at some point. There we go. See if we walk all the way around. Oh. No, we still need the forest guide. If we walk all the way around it, see, then we don't get into danger. Haha. Well done. Let's get to Frankfurt. Oh, the Carnival of Fools. The streets have gone mad. Masked revelers dance through the fountains flowing with wine. Nobles dress as peasants while peasants mock their betters. And a crowned lord of misrule leads processions of fools and jesters. This is Fastnacht, the carnival before Lent's austerity. Yeah, and that would not be held in September, of course, but you would have that in February or very early March. Ludolf has already been dragged into a circle of dances, while strangers press masks and drinks upon your party. By the way, what time is it? Oh. Still under the 2-hour mark. Ludgard, a young woman in an elaborate bird mask, curtsies mockingly before you. My lord, or is it my lady today? The rules are reversed. Will you dance, or must we crown you king of the killjoys? The crowd laughs and waits for your response. Okay. I shall compose a verse worthy of the occasion. Mm-hmm. I shall reign. Okay. Do we just compose a verse worthy of this occasion? Then we don't have to go too deep into this, because I think he's too chaste to kind of, you know, do that. Oh! Your verses fall flat, the world play clumsy, the rhythm off, the crowd's laughter becomes uncomfortable. Perhaps poetry is not your calling. Oh. More than embarrassment. At least none of them here have heard about it, I think. Servants usher me into Kaiser Heinrich's Great Hall in Frankfurt, where he sits on his throne waiting to hear my pledge. That's the same text every time. But it does bear some significance here, right? Because we are actually taking homage before the Kaiser. Oh, is that still? Yes. And we can attend court. Does he have a court position here that's suitable for us? No, that's still just court chronicler. Who are they? I don't know. I guess we could already start performing some courtly duties. And I guess since we have these contacts into religious circles, we could go and, yeah, mediate with theocratic vassals. That sounds about right. Let's get back before winter. We hate the winter. Just wanted to make that clear once more. Right. Aha. I can also host a hunt. Now, where are those? Where is the? Huh? Shouldn't we? Are we not having the? Oh. Why is the legendary sighting gone? I thought that would last for 3 years. Did we just... No. Have 3 years already... 3 years already passed? That cannot be. Oh, well, I guess... Well... From time to time, a legendary sighting will let you continue the hunt. I see. So for now... We don't have a legendary sighting, but it may come again. Right. Okay. Alright. What is he doing? I guess he's almost done with that. Is he uniting all the Isles here? Jesus. Dieter! Dieter is attending my court. He's 29. He's very confident, I think. Arrogant, so he is confident, as well as being brave. Well, I guess he's impeccable. Yeah, he can join the court. I guess he is better than Romuald. Would be a bit... It wouldn't be very nice, though, right? To have Romuald bring someone in and then say, okay, well, nice done, Romuald. Nicely done. You've just... promoted your own successor. Don't think that's a very nice thing to do. Or should we offer him that role as spy master as compensation? Well, he is... Oh, God. He's terrible at it, though. So, no. I'll just leave it as it is. I think that's all right. There you go. He can be a knight, though. He's still a knight, I guess. I can attend court, I can petition. What would I petition, actually? Oh, I can only send bailiffs. Not even... Oh. Unable to shuffle their council. I see. So everyone who's in there, at the time being, is actually... not in there by his choice. A renowned trainer has approached me after hearing rumors of my mighty stallion Corsair and offers his services. All I ask in return is a small compensation. I don't like this usually, because it just costs gold and then the horse will die anyway, right? But I think let's take this seriously now, because I think he is proud of his horse. Moving swiftly, endurance, fierceness needs to be stronger. Stronger. Don't know what that says about the horse then. Or can we see that here? Aha! Strong war horse. So that is levy size plus 10%. Okay. What? A letter has arrived from your liege. To ensure peace and stability, a new diplomatic fund has been established. Your contribution is mandatory. You cannot be serious. That was like 150 gold or so. How? And now I'm obviously in debt. Do I have to sell my perfume? I guess I would. Not even that will do it. Of course, I'm keeping my lock of hair. Oof. Well, that's not good. I guess when we're done with the whole thing here, we can get some gold as well. Wow. That was not very nice. Just stripping us of our gold. How far should we go then? Should we go to 15? And we're at 98%. That should be technically fine. Hey. And he doesn't like me again. Why? Ugh. I have to sway him again. That prick. doesn't concern us, really. 15! Okay. Execute scheme. Leverage advantages. And there we go. The bishops have been sending me letters. Apparently, you've left quite an impression on them, Siegfried. The Kaiser approached you in court today, clearly pleased with this unforeseen boon. Keep up the good work. The Empire needs the faithful on their side. Ah, 75 in gold. Very good stuff. I wouldn't even have to sold my perfume, but yeah, okay. I did that anyway, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. And I'm guessing we're nearing the 2-hour mark, so... Oof, yeah, that's it. So, what happened today? I guess one of the daughters has died, but all in all, we survived the outbreak of the disease. We made the terrible and catastrophic decision to attend the tournament in England here that was also cancelled in the last hour, because that prick here just couldn't stand losing, I guess. What an idiot. While he's conquering the whole of the British Isles in the meantime. And then, obviously, we went up in the vassal structure and are now the vassal of Kaiser Heinrich directly, who's now our liege, and we are now working for him exclusively. So, yeah, that's where we currently are. Guessing that's where we are. We will see what will happen next time, right? So, cheers. Bye-bye.